Hey everyone, and welcome to my 16th Patreon funded how-to video. This month I'm going to show you how to identify the fibre content of any mystery yarn you may have in your stash. I mean, we've all been given some balls of yarn without the labels on, or had the labels fall off inside in our stash, and then not know quite what the fibre content is and what to use it for. So what I'm going to do today with you is show you how burning a small sample of that mystery yarn can help you identify the fibre content and give you a good idea as a result of how the yarn itself will respond to wash and wear. So what I have here are 3 little pegs, and I've got little samples of yarn in all of them. I've got some acrylic, so I've got some wool, and I've got some cotton. Now each of these is representing a different type of yarn or different type of fibre. We have our plant fibres, our animal fibres, and our synthetic. That's the idea behind it. The same will go for, say, with wool, the same will go with alpaca. For the cotton, the same will go for linen, etc., etc. So we'll work with these now, and we'll burn them all and show you how they each react to the heat. Now remember, of course, we are using fire for this particular how-to, so if you do decide to do this at home, try to do it in a safe environment with some sort of fire extinguisher around. Don't burn yourselves or anybody else as a result. So we're going to start off with our acrylic here anyway. So I'm going to pick this up, and I've got my little peg here to keep it nice and safe. So this here obviously is pure plastic. Because it is a synthetic fibre and it is derived eventually from petrol. So when I put this to the flame here, I'd expect that the fibre itself would actually just start melting rather than anything else. So let's give this a go and see how we get on. Very gently, you don't want to set the thing ablaze. You'll see, oh, there we go. You'll see now, give that a second to cool, that is actually just pure plastic. It has actually turned into a small, very hard, solid piece of plastic at the end of that there. And you'll get kind of a burnt plastic smell in the air as well, obviously, because of that. So that's your acrylic. It'll actually just melt right back down into its original form, into plastic like that. So that's the acrylic one. Now the wool one, you may have smelled burning wool before. It doesn't smell very good. So if you've ever smelled that, then this will be a fairly familiar scent. But again, this will smoulder more than anything else. So I'm going to pop this here. Now, wool is very fire resistant, so you won't get a lot of flame out of it, but you will get a fair bit of smoke, a fair bit of smell, and again, it won't have turned into plastic or anything like that. It will just slowly disappear into a very light soot and a very distinctive smell off that as well. So you can see the pieces of soot on my hand there too. And if you were to give it a rub, it actually will all fall off, and the rest of the wool will be just fine underneath. Only the bits that are disintegrating are the bits that are burnt. Just like so. And the cotton. Now cotton is very similar to what you use on a wick of a candle. So you'll actually find this reacts fairly similarly to that as well. So we'll pop this under. Remember, this is a plant fibre, so this is actually made to burn. So we'll be very careful with this one. You see, you've got a lovely flame there and everything. It's just dying to burn. So I'll blow that out. And you get a lot of smoke and little cinders on that there as well. Now let's give that time to just cool off. Tap that out. You will actually find that the cinders themselves, again, have just turned to pure soot, but that the fibre itself stays quite dark as a result. No matter how much you rub it, it's still going to end up being the same colour that it was, the burnt bits are. So there you go. That now shows exactly how each of those fibres reacts to fire, and you can see how very differently each of those are. So hopefully you'll be able to go through your own stashes and find out what all those mystery yarns are. And remember, videos like this are only made with your help, so please do visit my Patreon page and consider making a pledge. Thanks a million for watching. I'll see you next month.